Hello everyone, StrangeTemplar here. Welcome back to Sky Factory. As you can see, we have a little bit of a jailbreak situation. I was making some modifications to our mob trap here, and we ended up letting some of our friends out in a way that we weren't really planning on. So, my goal with this whole setup is I am trying to get a villager farm going. And obviously, this could go very poorly. But I want to get this covered before nighttime. There we go. Close enough. Okay, so if we put something there, it is dark. Things are going to spawn in. My problem is I couldn't tell the what am I looking at interface, the thing that shows you up here what you're looking at. It doesn't differentiate between regular zombies and zombie villagers. It does differentiate between zombies and angry zombies, which is kind of nice. But my goal was to get some zombie villagers, and I was trying to figure out a way to see their face while still being able to let them spawn. So this is the idea that I came up with. As you can see, it's the bottom half of this and the top half of that makes a full gap that actually light isn't going to pass through and mobs aren't going to be able to see us. So we'll be able to see them, they won't be able to see us. It'll be just like a zoo. But the question is, how are we going to capture the zombie villagers and all of that? And I just realized that we should probably put a torch on top of this, like so that doesn't spawn mobs during the nighttime. Good thing I had F7 on to see that. I think the rest of this whole area is safe. Yeah. I also added some more lava generation. As you can see, we have more lava generating than is being used, which is great. So we do have a little bit extra lava sitting around if we ever decide that we need it. So, as far as capturing, getting a villager iron golem farm going, we'll first of all have to capture some zombie villagers, and then we're going to have to convert them back into regular villagers. And to do that, you need a golden apple and a potion of, or splash potion of weakness, which we don't have the stuff to make the potions yet, but we do have what we need to capture the zombies safely. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a force nugget here, and we're going to take some glass, and we go like this, and we get ourselves some force flasks. And this is what we're going to use to capture our zombie villagers. I don't know if this is the most efficient way of doing this, but it's the way that I came up with. And so we are going to make it work, by golly. I don't know if it's actually going to work or not, but hey, we'll see. So we have force flasks, which are pretty darn cool. They allow us to capture injured mobs. So we don't want... We're going to want a sword. Let's make a sword real quick. Alright, so we have ourselves a sword. And I really hope those baby zombies can't get out. And I also hope the Enderman can't get out. Oh, crap. Oh, crap. Oh, that's an Ender tot. Well, that went well. And, wait. This isn't saving our bed location? That's not good. Okay, well, good news is our stuff is all going to be down under here, which hopefully we will be able to get, since there's a lot of really important stuff in there. Let's take some limestone for now, and we need to make ourselves... Do we have any picks? No. Stone? Yeah. And a stick. Or two. Get us a regular pickaxe. And that didn't work very well, to be completely honest. Okay, so Endermen can still teleport out. Okay, good to be aware of that. So now we know, and we also know that we do not want to let anything spawn down here. Okay, so right under here, we break it. We should be able to pick up everything. Hopefully we got everything. I honestly don't remember what all we had. But I see the force flasks. I see our water bucket that we've never lost. That is our second death overall. So, you know what? Honestly, we're what, 15 episodes in? Something like that? I forgot to look at the start of this. I'm not all that upset about how we've been doing. Okay, where are you? Okay, we should have made some armor. Okay, are we good? Eat food. Okay, Enderman might pose a problem here. Okay, I didn't think this through at all. Okay, and then there's baby zombies. Okay, where's... Oh, wait, you can't get out, can you? Okay, I don't think so. Angry zombie, we can kill. I don't think those are villagers. Okay, what are you? Skeleton, Enderman, regular zombie. And I think I'll just cut to when I finally get a regular old zombie villager. So we'll be right back. Okay, well, things are taking a little bit longer than planned to spawn in, so I think we're going to go ahead and work on the next part, which, like I said, we don't have the way to brew potions yet, so I'm not too worried about making the potions. That'll come later, but what I want to do is start working on Darkcraft. We used a force nugget to make these force flasks, but Darkcraft has a bunch of pretty darn awesome things. So far we have force saplings, force nuggets, force logs, and force gems. The force nuggets came from the force trees. Obviously, the logs also came from those, which we had harvesting over there for a little bit. I moved it back over here. Force gems and the force saplings came from sieving. I believe this comes from gravel. This one came from dirt originally. And then, of course, we grew a whole bunch more. But what we're going to do is we're going to take some force planks, force logs into force planks into force sticks. And with these, we're going to be able to make a lot of pretty nifty tools. There's pickaxes that won't break. And you can enchant them. So it's kind of like a cross between Thaumcraft and Tinker's Construct, I guess, would be the easiest way to say it. But what we do is we take a force ingot, a force nugget, and a force stick, and we get to make ourselves a force rod. And with this, we can do some pretty cool stuff. Originally, what you would do is you would use the force rod on a regular sapling to turn it into a force sapling, but fortunately we didn't have to worry about that. What we are going to do now is take some oak, and we're going to need 6 of these. Actually, we're going to need more. And we need sugarcane, and we are going to make ourselves some books. We're going to make ourselves 3 books, or 15 on accident, and we take some string. Because we don't have any leather yet for books, there is a Tinker's Construct recipe that lets us use blank patterns and string for books. So there is a way for us to get leather fairly easily, and we'll probably work on that next episode, getting some neutral mobs in, like sheep and cows and all of that good stuff. That's going to come up pretty darn quick, I think. But what we're going to need to do is take some sticks, and we're going to need... How many sticks are we going to need? I think 12? Yeah, something like that. And then we take planks, and we take sticks, and that makes patterns. And we're going to need 6 of these all together. Not force planks, regular planks. So 6 of those. Perfect. And we do that, and the paper, and that gets us 3 books. Perfect. And then books and a oak plank will get us a regular old bookshelf. Nice. And then if we take a bookshelf and our force rod, it gets us the Book of Medora. And this Book of Medora is kind of like the Thaumonomicon in Thaumcraft, it just has a whole bunch of entries on all the things you can make. So we can make, for example, it'll just tell you how to make all the different stuff. It should have recipes in here as well. So like the Force Infuser, I guess it doesn't have the recipes, but it at least tells you what all the items are, and then you can look it up in NEI, and all of that stuff is available. So if we wanted to make, say, an infuser like so, we have our Force Infuser. It's basically an enchanting rod, or an enchanting table and a force rod will get us our Force Infuser. So that is something that we'll want to do as well. So the next thing that I'm thinking of doing, because honestly, Darkcraft is one of the few things that well, actually there's many things I don't know, but one of the mod packs that I'm probably the least acquainted with. So it is going to be a little bit up for me to research and get all that ready. So I just wanted to get that set aside so we can start working on it in the next few episodes or so. The next thing that we want to make is, because we're going to igneous extruder. We are going to be working on making an enchanting table and all of that stuff. We need to make a piston. Fortunately, that is in the recipes. We should have everything we need. Cobble. Yeah. Redstone. Yeah. Okay, what are we missing? Here, piston. No, not that one. This one. I don't know why it wasn't working. Okay, and then the igneous extruder. This, once we have some glass, is a pretty cool little device. What we're going to do here is we're going to connect it up to some... how do we want to do this? Actually, let's make an aqueous accumulator too, since we can. Aqueous, there we go. Accumulator buckets, machine frames, and pneumatic servos. Pretty easy to make. You just need glass, like so. I don't know why it's having issues with glass today, or actually every day. Every time I try to play around with glass in this, it's not working properly, but whatever. And then we have a bucket in here, so I think, besides the glass here, perfect. Okay, so the aqueous accumulator, what this does is if we just set it down anywhere, for example, it will start gathering water just from the atmosphere, which is pretty cool. So if we were out of water, we could just set this down and it would slowly accumulate. Obviously, that isn't very fast or efficient. So what we're going to do is take our crescent hammer, shift right click on it to pick it up, and hopefully we don't get too much in the way here. But what we can do is, if we put it down next to water, oh, that is the wrong one. Put it down next to water, like so, it should start picking up. I think I have the faces wrong. Really, it's not working. It should be going a lot faster when it's next to water like that. That's weird. Unless they changed it. The configure, no one. Place in a pool of water to speed this up. Don't drown. Okay, well, it's not really a pool of water, I guess. So we got that. Let's make a true pool of water then. Hold on 1 second. Okay, so we have a pool of water here. We can now take the aqueous accumulator, set it down, and you'll see it's accumulating a lot of water, which is perfect. That's exactly what we wanted it to do. Now the igneous extruder, what it will do is, if we set it here, hopefully this will continue. Oh, hold on. We want obsidian. My bad. Okay, so what it'll do is it'll take lava on this side and water on this side, and it will combine them to make either cobblestone, smelted stone, or obsidian, which are all the different things that you can do with water and lava. So if we take this to be an input, we have lava coming in, and we have water coming in. Together, 1 bucket of lava, 1 bucket of water makes obsidian. So now we have an automatic obsidian generator, which is pretty cool. With this, we can make another portal, obviously. We can make an enchanting table. We can do all the things that we need to do with obsidian. And it'll just sit here and go. Again, this has a ton of water coming into it. This has basically unlimited lava coming in. And it'll stop once it hits 64. A full stack will be more than enough of what we need at any given time, I assume. But what we're going to do is we're going to use that to make our enchanting table. So we can make ourselves a force infuser. And while that's going... Oh, it looked stuck there. Okay, while that's going, let's check up on our mob farm, see how many are there, and see if we can get ourselves a zombie villager. Looks like creepers are the order of the day so far. Oh, don't explode. That would be bad. Okay, explosions, bad. Okay? Okay. Nope, nothing. Nothing yet. We'll get one eventually. Alright, so we have obsidian coming. And the other nice thing about doing it this way is we don't have to worry about making it and then spending the 30 seconds to mine it. Because I'm slow and lazy like that. I don't want to spend that much time. Okay, obsidian, like crazy. Alright, oh, we are going to need one more book, aren't we? Okay, planks, make sticks, make patterns, need 2, paper, like so, and string, like so. Move that over. Perfect. We have our book. We have our obsidian. We have diamonds. Oh, we're up to 15 diamonds. Nice. And we have ourselves an enchanting table. So with this, obviously, we can enchant all of our stuff. This isn't the 1.8 update, so we don't need lapis for it, which is nice because we are very low on lapis. But what we're going to do with this one, we'll make a real enchantment table later. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the enchantment table, like so, and that gives us a force infuser. Now this thing is really, I have issues with it. I'm not entirely sure how all it works, but this is what we use to enchant our force tools. So if we make ourselves a force pick, force axe, anything like that, we can enchant it with all these different things. Now as we add more and more enchantments, we learn new ones. So at first, we're very restricted to what we can use. You should make a book of Medora as it can... Okay, so we have the book, and we put it right... We put it right... Oh, we need an upgrade tome. That's what we need. Upgrade tome... Something, something... Experience, upgrade tomes. Okay. Another book, I assume. Upgrade. Tome. Yep, book and force rod. 1 second. Alright, so we have our book. Book and force rod makes the upgrade tome. Oh, don't throw that down. Pick it back up, thank you. And now we can put that right there. So, as we add enchantments to it, or as we add enchantments to our tools, this will gain experience, and each time it levels up, we get more and more enchantments that we can do. So far we can do something using this, this, and this. We don't really know off the top of our heads what everything is, but if you click on it, it appears to be a small fragment of force. Perhaps I could use this to modify a sword. So if we make ourselves a force sword and add a nugget, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to need the force sticks. We're going to need to make a couple force nuggets. Sounds like a food more than anything. Okay, and there we go. So we have force stick. Force ingots makes ourselves a forced sword, which is actually a pretty darn good sword just by itself. But what we can do now is we put this in the middle. This is the item that we want to upgrade. And around here are the different items that we want to use to make a thing. So now, all we're lacking is liquid force. Of course, I forgot about that. Dang it. And we're also missing energy, I think. I am really, really not all that good with Forcecraft, or Darkcraft. If we go, we're missing insufficient buildcraft energy. Yeah, we're going to need to get ourselves some energy. And unfortunately, this silly little device only uses buildcraft energy, which is not available in any way, shape, or form in this mod pack except through let's see, transfers pipes come from extra utilities. Extra. We need, where are they? Oh my gosh, there's too many things. We don't want jackets, we don't want fencings. We want transfer node energies. Oh shoot. That's going to be annoying, isn't it? Okay, we'll be right back. Alright, so we have ourselves a energy transfer node, and this will take energy of one type, and it will transfer it to an energy of another type. So we should, yeah. We have RF going in, which is the thermal expansion energy, and this thing will shoot out MJ, which is the buildcraft. Perfect. So now we have liquid force, we have energy, we have an item, we have an upgrade tome, and we have a force nugget. Now if we hit go, this little thing is going to go, and all of a sudden we have a force sword with knockback. So now we have ourselves a knockback sword. And if you click on the info section again, we have force nuggets, and now we're missing these things. Tastes like wind and diabetes. So this is probably sugar. This is a claw. I'm not sure how we... Oh, we get those in spoil bags. And apparently these forceful logs hold the power to quickly destroying their brethren. So I assume a force log on a axe will make us a tree capitator of some sort. So we will be playing around with that a little bit. This is the route to being able to learn how to fly. Bunch of other cool stuff you can do with it eventually. It just takes a while to figure out what all you're doing. But this should have knockback. And I want... Nope, don't explode. Don't explode. Come on. I want to see... Oh, that's bad. That... Well, bright side is the torches are lighting it up, so it can't spawn anything again. But, perfect. Okay, well, we were needing to work on this mob trap anyways. So I think what I'm going to do is sit in a corner and cry, mostly. But, dang it. Okay, that did not go according to plan at all. Okay. We are going to rethink that. But hey, at least we got the force stuff done a little bit. But again, once you weaken a mob, we'll throw a force flask at it, capture it in a bottle, and then we can transport it and store it however we want. So let's go ahead and throw that back in. I think we're going to go ahead and call the episode here. Next episode, I should have that fixed up, and hopefully we can make it work a little better than it was. Hopefully we can get some more spawns out of it and all of that. So again, thank you for watching. Sorry again for the haphazard episode. At least we have this going. This is going to start draining a bunch of our power, I think. No. Okay, we're good. We are so good on power right now. And lava, it isn't even a little bit funny. So we should have a full stack of obsidian, and that just stopped. Good. And if we come over here, we are at 250,000 cobblestone, finally. So I am pretty darn happy about that, if I may say so. So with that, guys, I am going to go ahead and leave you. Thank you again for watching. I do appreciate it. I will see you guys next time. But until next time, and as always, don't be a stranger. Take care.